Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I am Deborah.
And I'm Tony.
Welcome to Saturday morning
Saturday morning
with Deborah and
Tony.
Tay. Thank you guys so much for
Yes.
joining us. Yes, it's good to be here.
Yes, it's very good.
And it's great to have you guys joining us this morning as well.
Oh, yes. Every time you join us, it is a blessing.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Absolutely. That's something that we do not take for granted.
That's
So
right.
we thank you guys so very much for it. And now that we're bringing it up, you guys, let's go ahead and take care of some YouTube business.
Okay.
If you're joining us and you've not yet subscribed to this channel, please do us the honor of doing so by pressing that subscribe button
Press
below.
that button. Yes.
Absolutely. And remember to give this video a like and share, because that's how YouTube knows that you're enjoying this content, and they will continue to spread it around, you guys. So thank you so much for your love and your support.
All right. That was quite good how you said that.
Oh, you like that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I could not have done that
See,
better.
he encourages me all the time, you guys.
That's great.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So I don't know if you guys saw our reaction or our Saturday morning regarding Run, Forrest, Run. Yes, Forrest Gump. We had a blast with that.
Oh, yes.
And there was a message in that movie. Actually, there were a lot of messages in that movie, but we brought you one.
Yes.
And recently, you guys, we saw another movie that had a very powerful message in it as well that we wanted to share with you guys. And that movie being The Shawshank Redemption.
Yes.
Yes, and that was a movie with Tim Robbins and Morgan Freeman.
Very deep movie.
Very deep movie. Oh my gosh.
Funny and yet deep at the same time.
It was an incredible movie.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. And just to give you a little backdrop as far as this movie is concerned, Tim Robbins, he played a very well-renowned accountant that was convicted of murdering his wife and his wife's lover. Yeah. And of course, he was innocent, but of course, he was convicted, went to jail, and he went to a prison called Shawshank. Yes, and that prison, you guys, was shady. The warden was shady.
Yeah.
The prison guards were shady.
They all had something going on.
They all had something going on. They were not above board at all, you guys. They were corrupt. Let's just say that they were corrupt. And the story is about Tim Robinson's character. I can't even remember his name, but about his character.
Was it Andy? Was it Andy?
Was it Andy? Yes,
yeah,
Andy. It was. Because I remember Morgan Freeman saying his name, Andy, because he was a cool character. You know, he looked like the type that would not be able to make it in an environment such as Shawshank.
Right. Yeah.
But he did. He did.
Did better than anybody expected.
He did better than anybody expected him to do. Yeah. And I truly believe one of the reasons why he was able to endure what he did is because even though he was imprisoned, he was never imprisoned in his mind.
That's right.
Ever imprisoned in his mind. This man knew he was innocent, and I think from the day that he was taken there, he was trying to figure out a way to survive and to move beyond, the shackles and the chains and the boundaries that they had set for him.
Yeah, and that brings us to that word, institutionalized, right?
Yes.
And it is not a good. It is something. Deborah mentioned the word shackles. And it all has to do with being forced to do something against your will over a period of time. And the human spirit fights. It fights all the time, looking for a way out, looking for a way. But eventually, you begin to wear down. When you realize that nothing's going to happen, it doesn't matter what you do, eventually you begin to lose that hope. And that is one of the things that's mentioned in the word. And that abides faith, hope, and love. And it says the grace of these is love. But those three things that they have to do with the heart. So the human spirit. So after, if the hope goes down and down and down, when you feel, check it out, anybody that feels they do not have any hope left, what do? All around the world, over the years, you find people, committing suicide, or they get rid of they kill themselves. When the hope is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And in Shawshank Redemption, they had an example of that. You remember the older guy, I don't remember his name,
Mm-hmm.
but he wasn't there for what? 40, 50 years?
Oh my God, about 50 years or so.
So all he knew was somebody telling him when to wake up, when to go to sleep, when to eat,
when to go to the bathroom.
When to go to the bathroom.
Yes.
That's all he knew for over 50 years.
Yes. Yes.
So guess what? Then the guys decided to let this guy out on parole.
Out of prison after all these years.
And he was like, what am I going to do?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even the world had changed since he's been in prison.
Absolutely, substantially.
The cars now were not the cars that he knew.
Yeah.
Everything had changed.
Yes.
So he came out and like, what am I going to do?
Right.
I mean, he tried.
He did try.
But
he fought that thing when they told him that he was going to be released.
Yeah.
He fought that thing. And Andy, Tim Robinson's character, didn't understand why. It's like, this is a time for celebration.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting ready to get released from prison. What is going on? And then Morgan Freeman's character had to break it down for him and told him he has been institutionalized.
Yeah.
Institutionalized, which meant that he had been established in the customs and the practices, okay, that were given to him throughout the years, to the point where his mind could not comprehend anything else. Now, even though this thing, being confined and being boxed in and being in prison all this time is not a good thing for the human spirit.
Mm-hmm.
This was all that he knew.
All that he knew.
Okay.
For those years.
Yes. So his mind had already submitted itself itself to this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And when somebody told him, okay, that we're going to do something different, he broke down.
Mm-hmm.
He actually broke down. They released him. He tried. He could not do it. And he ended up taking his own life. So that is the practice of being institutionalized, being established in a practice or a custom.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. You don't have to be in prison.
Absolutely not.
To be.
It's a concept.
Yeah.
It's a concept.
Because it has a lot to do with up here, what's in your mind.
Absolutely.
So if you're in a situation and you are constantly, you have this habit that you do all the time, and people try to play it off and they say, well, this is me. This is who I am.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's not who you are. It is what you have set up and you've consistently do over and over and over again until it becomes habit, second nature for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know how to break out of that thing.
Right.
Do you even have the will or the desire to break out of it?
Right.
So when people come to you and say, look, you're going to have to change that habit.
Mm-hmm.
What happens? You react. You go back again because you're so comfortable in what you're doing that you are not going to let anybody take that comfort away from you. Even though it may not be good for you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, habits, smoking and, other things that you do, that people do, you get tied and bound and stuff like that,
Right.
It's hard.
It is.
It's hard to break through.
Break through those things, okay? Because again, that the mind is very powerful.
Oh yeah.
Mind is very powerful, and again, if you submit yourself, to these things again that may not necessarily be good for you or the best thing for you, okay, you're gonna go with the flow, and that is the beauty about Andy in this movie, okay? He never submitted himself, okay, to the fact that somebody was telling him that he was guilty and he wasn't. People told him that he was never going to get out of that place, okay? As a matter of fact, he found a way to find favor in this situation. This man found a way to find favor, okay, in the confines of this prison, okay, by letting everybody know or demonstrating what his gifts were.
Mhm.
And when
There
they
it is.
realized what his gifts were, okay,
Mhm.
then he became valuable
Yeah,
to them.
that's it.
Yes,
You find your gift, you become
yes.
valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Even
yeah,
though he was in prison.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's you can be in the institution, but don't let the institution get inside
So
of
do
you.
you. Say
See,
that.
that's the thing. You can be in any
That's
situation,
key.
but don't let that situation get inside of you.
Yes, and set up root inside of
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Absolutely. And that's what this man did. And he
yeah.
never gave up hope. He never gave up hope. He's like, I'm in this thing. I'm innocent. They're telling me that I'm not going to be able to get out. And there was one
Mhm.
point where they tried to break his spirit, and you can see it on his face, you know.
Yeah,
And it's like, you know,
yeah. They threw him in what do you call it?
confinement
Yeah,
for a really long time.
yeah,
For a
yeah.
really, really long time. Okay. Um, and that was after. There was after, you know, there was a ray of light that was shined upon this situation
That's
where
true.
somebody had some information to prove that he
That he
was
was
not
innocent.
guilty of this crime, and he thought that that was going to be the key to unlock that door to the prison. And they got rid of that too. They got rid of that too. And even with that, any other person would have been like, you know what, this is the end. This is the end. That was my last hope to be able to get out of this situation.
Yeah,
And they destroyed it.
yeah.
But even with that, he moved forward because his mind was stronger, his will was stronger, okay, than the situation that they have put him in. So that is the point of the day.
Yes.
Okay. What situation are you in, and has it become an institution for you?
Wow. Only you can answer that
Only
question.
you can answer that, because you know whether or not you're stuck
Yeah.
in something, okay?
Yeah.
Or if you need to move out of it and beyond it into your best life.
Yeah, so do what Andy did. Andy had hope. He never allowed the institution to get inside of him. So with hope, he was able to tap in on his gifts, what his gifts were, and
Yes.
offer them to the people around him.
Yes.
Even though the people around him didn't really like him that much, and you know they were using him, he was able to take those gifts. And when you have hope, your mind begins to think.
Yes.
You get creative, you
Yes.
know, as to how you can maneuver and get out of this situation. So that hope, you gotta have that hope
Gotta
first.
have hope.
Have that hope.
Yes.
And then you'll see things begin to turn over in your mind, you know, and you begin to come up with ideas as to how you can make this thing work.
Right.
Don't give up that hope.
That's right. And
That's important.
That is so important. And that was a powerful, powerful, powerful demonstration in this movie.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what your situation is, how grim it looks. That light may be dim, okay, but you go inside of yourself, okay, and you go to that place and you realize who you truly are, and you realize that you are better than this situation.
Yeah.
And you use everything that God has given you,
That's right.
okay, to elevate yourself.
Yeah.
And move beyond this place that you are in, no matter what. And no matter what people say to you, because they thought this man was crazy. It's like, holy, what is he trying to do? Doesn't Andy know where he is?
See, that's the thing. It's good. Do you know? Do you know where you are? That's the thing. Where you are doesn't determine who you are.
Doesn't define.
Doesn't define who you are.
No, it does not. No, it does not. So, if you've not had the opportunity to watch this movie, you guys, please do go and watch it. Tim Robbins, Morgan Freeman, Shawshank Redemption. Absolutely.
It's an old movie, but it's filled with so many lessons.
It's packed. It's packed. So we were impacted by it, and you know, we definitely connected to it because we are not people that let our situations define who we are. You know, we know who we are, whose we are, what God has given us, and we try to use, you know, these talents and gifts that He's given us, okay, to make an impact on this world.
That's right.
Okay, and to be better people. So we encourage you to do exactly the same.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Use what you have, and you will be able to help some other people.
Absolutely, absolutely. And one other point, you know, we're talking about the gifts, and I think the pastor that you listen to, Miles Monroe, has said this. Okay, people would chase after you.
Yes.
Because of your gifts. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
He said the fruit never takes itself to the people. The people always find the fruit. Mango tree doesn't get up and walk to you and say, like, can you take some of my mango? No. You find the mango tree and you pick the fruit off the mango tree. That's right. The only thing the mango tree is responsible for is producing the fruit. Okay? That's it. That's it. That's all he's responsible for, producing the fruit.
Yes. So they chased after Andy. When they realized that he was bearing powerful fruit, they started chasing after him for him. There was another visual, another powerful scene in there where room was filled with people chasing after this man for his fruit. Yes. So you just need to let it be known. And again, even though he was in prison, he could have, sat on the fact that he was, a very prominent, very, intelligent, smart, accountant. This man knew his stuff. He did, and he could have sat on that. He could have put that on the shelf because he was in prison, but he never lost sight of who he was and his gifts and his talents. And then when they realized, they started seeking him out for his fruit.
Pass the word on. See, everybody was coming in. Pass the word on.
Absolutely.
This guy is good. This guy got stuff.
Yes.
He is excellent.
Excellent.
He didn't promote himself.
Excellent.
He's excellent. But he really knows what he's doing.
Yes.
You go see that guy. See how you get in. You can use this in so many different ways.
Right.
You get some business and whatever. You know your stuff.
Right.
People will come.
Yes.
You ain't gonna go seek anybody. They are gonna find you, okay?
Yes.
Because they want some stuff done.
That's right.
And you are the best person that can do that stuff.
You have the answer.
Yeah, they'll find
to their question. You are the answer to their problem. Yes, absolutely. So that's the message, you guys. And so we are going to get on with this beautiful day. Yes. It is a great day. And you continue to make it your own kind of special, which is exactly what me and this man over here are going to do.
I like how you said
that. Yes.
You heard when she said,
That's my own, you guys. So, again, remember, you guys, if you did, in fact, enjoy this commentary, this message, please do remember to give a like and share. And please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Love having you be a part of this YouTube family of ours. And we thank you so very much. Yes. Remember to remain safe, healthy, and encouraged. Yes. Shawshank Redemption. Go check it out. And then let us know in the comment that you did.
Hope. Continue to have hope.
Absolutely. Definitely, yeah.
Don't let anything, kill your spirit. Have hope.
Have hope, you guys, for sure. Have hope. And you guys, we're going to see you real soon.
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will. On the next Saturday morning with Deborah and
Tony.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
All right.
And we will see you real soon.
We will.
Yes.